So this position here is a kneeling single arm cable row. Now the way this can be done is it can be done with either knee forward, but in this exercise specifically, we're looking to get a contraction between the opposing shoulder and the opposing glute, which is why this hip is in an extended position. If I move to the side here, you'll be able to see that the cable here in this position is directly above, probably just above head height, if not one notch higher. Now the position of the cable is important because as we're rowing, we want to get the line of force going through the lat fibers. So if I was to draw a line through here, it would be going through these fibers of the lat, or this portion of the lat, like so. Now we have the glute, which is in a hip extended position, so this will be able to contract, and we're going to contract this lat at the same time. So what we want to do is take a deep inhalation, so you're breathing in as you're going into the eccentric phase. You want thoracic rotation, so you want to rotate through the thoracic but not through the hip. The hip at all times should be using the feet to grab the floor, and we don't want any twisting through the lumbar. We want to be able to control that through pelvic stability through this foot and this hip, and vice versa on the opposing side. As we're in this position in inhaling, as soon as we go into a contraction, I want to squeeze the lat which the cable is bringing towards us and drive the elbow towards this glute. So we have a really strong exhalation contraction, this elbow comes back and we stabilize the glute through this side, squeezing here and squeezing the lat at the same time. If you find that one side feels a little bit harder to contract than the other, you need to really focus on driving the hip towards the midline of the body, so we're getting an equal contraction between both hips. So for example, we don't want the hips kicking out to the side or anything like that, otherwise we won't get an even contraction. So bracing and core stability is really important with this one. So again, you're going to inhale, reach into that position, get thoracic rotation going on, then we're going to exhale, contract, get the lat to contract at the same time as the glute with no movement from side to side in the hip.